now getting into the health and fitness thing, because we did talk about obviously the caption here is relating to like just overcoming physical trial in order to get into good shape. Like, what do you have to do? So for a lot of folks that may watch this, whether they're here now or in the future, physical trial is something that, or being in good shape is something that they have not really accomplished. Like they haven't arrived and just stayed there. Maybe it's been a battle over the years, or maybe some folks they were healthy before and something happened and it threw them off. Whether it's anything from like a car accident to having kids or life, whatever it is. But now they're struggling to get back. So I'd like to like just kind of hear from you, like what was your experience with health and fitness before the main event that we'll talk about here? What like were you healthy before? Like, what was the situation for you?
Okay, so I would say like in college when I was at Liberty, I worked with intramural sports, so I wasn't like super unhealthy, but I didn't eat the greatest. I
Yeah,
mean, most college students don't, let's be real, right? You
yeah.
eat like random cheese fries on a day and you'll eat your vegetables
Microwave
and your
mac and cheese.
exactly. Like, I mean, I still cooked a pretty decent amount, but honestly, like my favorite meal in college was probably like sweet potato fries, broccoli, and turkey burger with
Dude, you
no
did
bun.
way better than
But
me. Whoa,
I
my
still
gosh.
had cheese
Woo!
fries a lot. My roommate and I loved cheese fries.
Cheese
I probably
fries.
had those a lot.
That's hilarious.
Um, yeah. So, um, and we also had ice cream and things like that. But
Yeah.
anyhow, so it was okay. I wouldn't say it was like the greatest,
Yeah, yeah.
but the life of a college student. And then after college, I traveled a lot. I actually was a recruiter for Liberty
Okay.
University, and so I had to eat out a lot on the road, like whatever was available, depending on where I was. And so, after I stopped doing that job, after I stopped traveling, then I was home, and my mom, she cooks pretty healthy for the most part, but I
Yeah.
mean, she wasn't like perfect. Like we didn't read like
Yeah.
labels and
Yeah.
ingredients.
Just generally. What's your like family culture, by the
Oh,
way?
Puerto
Puerto
Rican.
Rico. Oh,
So,
okay. Yeah,
heavy
yeah.
on the
Yeah.
carbohydrates, the empanadas,
Yeah.
the
The first thing that came to
plátanos.
mind was empanadas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rice,
Yum.
beans. It's very like prevalent in our culture. And then growing up in New Jersey, you're surrounded by Italians, so pizza, pasta.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's very carb heavy.
Hmm.
And so that's exactly why I wouldn't say it was like perfect.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But I mean, it's still not perfect, but it's a lot better,
Yeah. Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
So I would say I was what they call like skinny fat, and I know you know what I mean when I say skinny fat.
Yeah, I was the same
People
thing.
don't. People are like, "What do you mean that's even a thing?" It's like you're just
Yeah,
you're there. You have
you don't
bones,
have any like muscle,
no
but
muscle.
you got like a stomach,
Yeah,
like or a little something there. Like what's going
yeah.
on here?
Like skinny fat.
Yeah.
And then in just to kind of speed it up, in 2012, my friends and I, when we were young adults, used to play like Just Dance and like all those games. And my friend Laura at the time was like, "Oh my goodness, you look like a fitness instructor. You should totally think of that." And then my mom got Zumba DVDs. I'm shortening this, of course. And so I just went on a whim and signed up, and I just went to get Zumba certified. And so Zumba is what started my journey. I was super nervous at first as an instructor, because that was like a different thing.
Yeah.
But to be honest, like Zumba instructors don't eat like the healthiest either, like, and I'm not saying that if you're a Zumba instructor, obviously I love you, same community, but
Yeah.
we would have a Zumba-a-thon and then go out to eat somewhere where there's like nachos and stuff like that. So
It's on
there was,
theme, right? Like Zumba,
yeah,
kind of Latino feel, just nachos. I mean,
exactly. Exactly. So, I mean, there was definitely an education element that came
yeah.
later
um,
after the event that we're going to share.
Yeah.
But I would say, like, I ate healthy-ish. I wouldn't say I was very aware of the things that even, uh, people are aware of now, like the things that seed oils and all kinds of things like that in your foods and how they affect your body, which we're not going to get super detailed about that. That's not the point of today.
Yeah, yeah.
But that started with the second part of the journey. So.
Okay, cool.